6:44 right now. Today, voters across Northeast Ohio are heading to the polls for the May 4th primary election.
And there are dozens of school districts with new or additional tax issues on the ballot. Tanisha Cordell is live for us this morning at Parkview Elementary in Parma. Tanisha, that's one of the districts asking the community to fund their schools.
Absolutely. I mean, it's clear it's been a really tough year for Parma. You got Rocky River, Cleveland, Metropolitan. I mean, the list just goes on and on across Northeast Ohio. I mean, many of these districts have had to make some pretty big cuts and financial decisions because of the pandemic. And though the details and cost of those levies and bonds on the ballots today may vary, the ask is the same. They want support from the community. They're pleading.
We have really reached a tipping point in Parma.
School districts across Northeast Ohio hoping their communities help save their schools. Some of them, like Parma, desperate after failed levies over and over. The state also rejecting money to simply patch up their problems, forcing them to start over with new construction.
All of our schools really have been deemed obsolete by the Ohio Facilities Construction Commission. It's time, it's worth it for our kids, it's worth it for our communities to really invest in new facilities.
The same plea echoed in at least 6 other districts: Summit, Lake, Portage, and Medina, to name a few. You also have Stark County. Voters there turning down the Louisville City School District's levy 3 times now. The money needed to get rid of school fees, restore busing, programs, field trips, and lower pay-to-play fees for extracurricular activities. Desperate for a yes this time around, it's cutting its ask down. The homeowner of a $100,000 home set to pay about $206 a year. Our school leaders are well aware they're asking for a lot, with many still burdened by the pandemic. But they say our students are worth every penny.
We're not inside people's psyche. We're not inside people's bookkeeping and their finances. But clearly research shows that when you do invest in new schools, that does help property values, that does help student achievement, that does help public school enrollment.
All right, so a lot is on the line today. Polls officially open. That start time was at 6:30. Many of them will stay open until 7:30 tonight, so plenty of time to get your vote in. Remember, you do need some form of ID to cast your vote. I'm Tanisha Cordell, News 5.
Tanisha, thank you. Tickets are on sale for the 2021 Blossom